Hey guys, I'm back. Wow. By the way, I'll be uploading every single day now. I'm reading my book before I go to bed every night. Anyways. I think I'm gonna start uploading myself playing Minecraft because I like playing Minecraft and Minecraft is fun. Anybody agree with me? Anybody like Minecraft like me? If so, I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers, but if so, if you want to comment down below saying so, go ahead. Nothing's stopping you. Alright. Chapter 5. Be grateful for what you have. I threw open my door just in time to see that the last of the smoke dissolve at my feet. Dissolve. Okay. Let's try this again. I threw open my door just in time to see the last of the smoke dissolve. At my feet was another pile of rotten flesh, and no shovel. Whether it had burned with its owner or vanished according to some rule of this world, I couldn't say. I also couldn't waste a minute mourning its loss. This was going to be an awesome day. I could feel it last night. I turned the corner on shelter. I could feel it last night. I turned the corner on shelter. I don't know what that means. And now I was ready to kiss hunger goodbye. Wooden hoe in hand, I carried the seeds out to punch a path, to patch. I carried the seeds out to a patch of dirt near the shore, or a patch of dirt near the shore. Just like before, they jumped right onto the freshly tilled soil. How long would it take before they ripened? No way to know. But if they did turn out to be edible, it'd make sense to plant a whole lot more. Punching the other grass clumps turned up silage. So I decided to spend the morning scrounging I don't understand that. I climbed quickly up the slope of Disappointment Hill and trotted casually down to the central meadow. And I trotted casually down to the central meadow. I wasn't worried about any more zombies this time. I knew the dawn had taken care of them. A good start to a good day, I thought, punching the tall grass. It wasn't long before I'd cleared the whole field and had 3 handfuls of seeds to show for it. Moo! It came a call from the nearby woods, followed by a ba, and 2 quick cluck 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 or cluck clucks. Hey, good morning! I waved to the animals. You guys would not believe the night I just had. Bounding happily over, I described my discovery of crafting, and gave a show and tell of my tools. Cool, eh? Canadian. Because he said cool, A, spelled E-H, like Canadians. I'm Canadian, by the way. I showed them the seeds, and the cows and the sheep shuffled away. Those chickens didn't, though. Their heads shot up with rapt attention. I asked, what do you want? Should have been the other way. Should have been asked, or it should have been, what do you want? I asked. They answered with enthusiastic clucking. These? I asked them, showing them the seeds. Are these what you... I stopped, just as a white oval object popped out from behind one of the birds. An egg! I shouted, switching out the seeds for the hand-sized bowl. Now this has to be real food, right? I asked the chickens. I thought it said I asked Dirk for it. I mean, why else would this world let you lay an egg if I wasn't allowed to? I noticed the birds were wandering away. Why had they just suddenly lost interest? Hey, where are you going? I asked. Something I said? I looked away from the birds just in time to see the silent creature gliding between us. It was armless and legless, with a green mottled trunk and short stubby feet. Works, the flashing... Oh. It all happened so fast. The crackling hiss, the smell of fireworks, the flashing vibrations as the creeping monster swelled like a balloon. The explosion knocked me backwards, lifting me off my feet. Eyes burning, ears ringing, I flew through the air, splashing into the waist-deep water of the lagoon. Waves of pain crashed over me. Seared skin, cracked bones, pulled muscles, torn from my mangled joints. I tried to scream, but collapsed into hacking coughs. No. As one lung fought to overcome its punctured partner, I struggled to breathe, to move. I could feel the lagoon's waters pulling me forwards, carrying me down. I blinked hard, clearing my vision, and stared at the blast crater, I rushed into a row. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna quickly check how many pages I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Dang. I might have to take this one in 2 parts because I've already read a few pages and I have 9 left out of however many pages I have to read. I don't want this video to be an hour long, so I'm just gonna read 3 more pages, I think. Sorry, 10 minutes. Sorry, 11. Check the time on the YouTube video itself, and go back to 11 minutes, and you'll hear me say 11. Literally 11. Into along with those chunks of sand. Sorry. I started at the blast crater I've been washed into, along with those chunks of sand and earth. Something else swirled in the water around me. The gruesome evidence of death, a scrap of cowhide, a scrap of cowhide, a red slab of beef, 2 bright pink bird bodies, and a single white feather were all that was left of 3 poor animals. I As the wretched scraps flew into my pack, I clambered out of the water. I clambered dizzily out of the crater, dazed with shock. I stumbled back to the hill. Knees wobbled, thighs burned. I staggered over waves of pulsing pain. How could I outrun more of those creeping bones? I glanced behind me, tripped and crashed into the hard, bruising mass of a tree. The impact sent shockwaves radiating through my injuries. Cracked lips opened for another scream, and this time they succeeded. A long, deep, anguished howl exploded from both. Not one of my nearly regenerating lungs. I was hyperhealing, as walking became running, which became an all-out sprint. I could feel the bones fusing, the veins sealing. I could see my skin knitting together over rapidly rejuvenating tissue. By the time I slammed the hut's door behind me, my broken body was nearly fixed. With the injuries still crying out for help, I felt my hyperhealing peter out. Food! I reached into my backpack for some apples. Only one left. Along with the animal remains, I scarfed down the apple, but it barely made a dent. next, I reached for one of the whole chickens and devoured it without pause or thought. Had anyone ever warned me about the dangers of eating a raw poultry? Even if they had, would it make any difference now? Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Okay. Had anyone ever warned me about the dangers of eating raw poultry? Even if they had, would it have made any difference now? I couldn't think of anything beyond health. I was too desperate to stop the pain. I'm gonna call it off for now. I'm kind of tired. I had to drive to the airport today. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video here. Peace out. And may God be with you. This is part 1 of 2 or maybe even 3 of chapter 5 of Minecraft The Island. By the way, this is just my flashlight. I decided to show it to you on camera. Good night and good